Hi, and welcome to the first ever of the new YouTube video tutorials starting up fresh and new for 2020 from Tim's Notebook. The whole world's into lockdown mode with this COVID-19 virus, but that won't stop us from trudging forward with new subjects to tackle and new problems to overcome in the realm of comic book creation. Let's get cracking. Okay, how about reference photos? No, I don't mean the stuff you can Google like the shape and style of a 1973 Chevy Vega or a 1971 Dodge Challenger. What I mean is, what the hell do people look like when they're doing the things you're drawing? If you take the time to set up your shot using reference photos, you'll be surprised at the results and be a better artist for it. If you have in mind the poses you want to do, make sure that you are ready to play with some image capture software like Photo Booth. Photo Booth's a good one. Just play around with it and see what you got. You need some photographic editing software like Photoshop to make this effective. For the purpose of this tutorial, I'll show you my process this way. Let's get started. You go on to Google, and I have it already lined up here. You got the image search, okay? And we search around. You want to choose large size car. As it so happens, I got this one here. And we'll choose this car. Okay. We'll right click it, copy image. Then you can go to Photoshop. That's going to be the finished result here, but let's create, we'll paste. Okay, now that, like I show you, this panel here just needs a bit of the windshield right there, so we're going to go ahead and crop this guy. As you can see, I already did this previously, so I'm going to just go ahead and work backwards here. Let's go crop. Okay. And make that bigger. All right. So now I got it nice and big. That's what the windshield will look like. Now, how about putting the people in there? The girl and the guy. And in the case of the photo booth, here I am. Okay, I'm the girl right there. Let's see, I'm using the screen capture already to make this video, so I gotta, you could use that. But I'll just copy the image and paste it and back way up. Hit the transform key. Let's just scale that down. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. And then we'll go. Now she, okay, that's me, but she is supposed to be on the passenger side. Let's knock down the opacity and then go back and scale that person. Okay, looking at it, well, looking at the head, the rest of the body, you know, there's the seat, okay. Maybe that looks about right, you know, sitting down in the car. Okay. We'll shoot this opacity, will make it 100% again. There we are. You know what, in fact, I think it can go a little bit bigger. Let's do that. Okay, now let's go back to photo booth. And where's the dude, the police officer doing? Okay, let's copy that one. All right, so we copy that image and let's paste. There we go. Don't freak out if it's the wrong size, because it goes off the image. I'll show you. Like, there we go. There's more to it than than you see. Let's zoom in again. Okay. But I want to see what's behind it here. You can barely see the windshield. Let's make the passenger invisible for a second. And let's shrink him down. You can see the steering wheel. That's a pretty good indicator. Now he's leaning. There's the seat back here. Okay. Here's the seat. Here's the windshield, or the steering wheel. There he is. There's the side view mirror. It gives you an idea, like the hand. Maybe well, that's pretty close to the size he would be, right? And there's the dashboard where he's doing the cocaine. He's a crooked cop. Oh, his head's a little big here, so I want to make sure his head doesn't hit the roof, but he is leaning forward. That, I think, is pretty close. That's pretty damn close to what it would be. Let's go ahead and bring it back, the opacity all the way up, okay? And let's do a very, very rough trimming here now. Now I'm kind of happy with what I got. And select the inverse, hit delete, there we go. Control D, get rid of the marching ants, all right, that's good. Now let's do the same thing to the passenger here, what will end up being the girl. I just simply love the expression. She's helping herself to the cocaine too, and she's going like, whoa. Select the inverse. Oh, wait, what did I just do? Okay. Select inverse. I hit the wrong key there. Sorry, people. Okay. There, now we got our two people here. And I can see right away the girl, she's kind of gigantic size. Let's go ahead and scale her down just a little bit more. By the way, this is exactly what happened the last time I did this, so. Right. Now it's starting to look like something. Okay. Then the guy, let's. Okay. Now, let's shut these two guys off. Go to the car itself, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to you can go really fancy with this and, you know, make it very, very detailed. But for the purpose of mocking something up, you don't really have to. What I want to do is I want to create a new layer with the everything outside the windshield. So we go layer via copy, all right? And let me shut this all off, and there we have it. It's empty underneath. Okay. In fact, I'm going to go in a little more. So I'm going to be a little anal. I'm going to get that little space under the windshield, under the steering wheel out. We'll delete that. Okay. And then, so now we got our two people, right? But let's go ahead and move this car layer to the front. And there you have it. And then we'll turn on the background. And that is not too bad, okay? That is what two people doing a line of cocaine, or two or three or four, would look like in a car. And you can play around with this a little bit and just kind of get an idea. And I think I literally took my sheet of Bristol board and laid it right on top of my computer screen and just traced out a little bit. You know, I hit the contrast. Like I made it like to every layer though, not just the guy there. Like here, okay, let's say I'm happy with this, and we'll go ahead and flatten image. All right, now it's all on one layer. And then now we'll adjust like brightness, contrast. Whatever tools you think that would make it appropriate. You could either print this out the size you need and take pencils and put it on the back and turn it into a carbon and just trace it out. Or you could lay your Bristol board right on top of the computer screen, assuming it's a new computer, like a flat screen, and the image itself might pop enough through it where you could just simply start tracing a little bit. Or if you don't need all that, you just need something to look at to reference, that's fine too. But that's what I used to arrive at this. Okay, and just to show you the whole page here. The story starts out a little rough. He's kind of frisking her. He produces some contraband she has on her. But then there's this twist right in the middle of the page where he ends up being a little bit shady and crooked, and he says, I got even better drugs. And that's how this ends up at the bottom here. Politically incorrect, I know. It's a comic book, okay? It's fiction. It's not meant to be something that actually happened. So, anyway, that's reference photos for you, and I hope you enjoyed it. Well, I hope that was useful. Be sure to check back with this YouTube video for more tutorials coming up in the next few weeks. Also, make sure to go to buy.timsnotebook.com to get the latest Mayfield 8 issues 1 and 2 physical copies off the press for a low price of $5 plus shipping. And that's it. I'll see you next time. Bye.